Hey guys, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. It's the Anvil Jack here. In the previous episode, we went to Irene Sanders' house and we saw some weird ass paintings, and we found a painting that was cursed. A monster came out of the painting and we had to destroy the monster. It took me a couple of attempts, but we managed to do it in the end. And then we went to this bookstore and then we found this painting that we needed to open because there was a safe behind it, and there was this code that we need to work out by listening to these weird like tape things. So that's where I'm at right now. So we're just going to load the game, chapter 7, in a bookstore. We'll see if we can actually crack the code and everything. Yeah. Just hope I can work it out now, and then we can continue on. You never know, I might not be able to work it out. It might take me freaking ages to work out. You never know, innit? It's just depending on, if I find out the right information or stuff like that. So, I don't get why the lights are green on this game. Like, I've always wondered that. I was just thinking to myself, why are the lights green? Why are they green out of any colour? Even the loading bar's green. Is it saying something? Does this game just love the colour green? Even the name of the freaking place is green. Even the chapter's green. Even the loading thing in the bottom corner is green. Like, everything's fucking green. Why is everything green? Anyway, Enter Madness. Let's check it out. So, yeah. Right. So I have to listen to the tapes again. So that'll be the first thing that I'm going to do. Let's have a look.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
So red drops, is it all about this?
The chalice of knowledge.
Oh my god. What is a green one there? So I just need to count all the red drops are in here. So there's if I can get my notes up, I'll make a note down of everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of them. Am I missing any? There's literally 5 of them. Okay. What else is it?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So protect the queen. So it's all the ones protecting the queen. So 3. There's 3 on the board. Those are the only ones that can protect the queen. So 5, 3. Last one.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
So there's 9. There's 9 volumes in total. That's the final volume, so it must be 539. It has to be. I don't know what else it could be. 5, 3, 9. Oh, got it. Oh, check that out, bruv. Ha! Okay, some weird, like, voodoo shit going on. Illuminati confirmed. It's the Illuminati! Yep, it's got fucking Illuminati. I don't know what's going on. The bookstore is going crazy. Or am I just hallucinating? We are out. We're out, bruv. Riverside. Oh no, we're not back here again. Riverside Institute, Chapter 8. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced a trial of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh god, we're playing someone else. This is pretty confusing, bruv. It's so confusing. So we're playing as a different person because we've got projected into another person's body. So I think we'll be playing as that dude that got attacked when he went to the institute. I think we're going to be playing as him. He hasn't got any eyes, so how are we going to see anything? He gouged his eyes out because he's fucking crazy. I don't know then. I'll just have to wait and see. I might be playing as a mental patient. I might be playing as freaking anyone. Great. Let's see if it loads. I mean, it would be nice if it loaded. Can you load, please? I'm not taking a mickey or anything, but you're taking forever. Have some coffee. Enter madness. Let's go.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
I'm a doctor.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
Oh.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Why is Fitzroy here?
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
Why am
Mr.
I over
Blake,
my own
can you hear
body?
me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty.
I'm playing
yet
as a
again.
female doctor.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
What should I do?
Dr. Fuller, please.
No, don't.
I know what you fear, but this man is dying.
Marie, I'm begging you. He'll hold me accountable if you bother him. Perhaps you could examine him yourself first. I'll do my best to assist.
Very
Okay.
well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
I'm in a foreign body right now. I'm not even playing
His
as my
skin shows
character.
abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He's severely
I see
dehydrated.
signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is,
Yeah,
this man
funny
has
one.
something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Right, so I need to find some medical papers. So I need to get into his office. I guess I can just walk wherever I want to.
I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Bathroom?
She's a witch, an old hag.
What kind of baths are these?
And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Why are you talking to yourself, bruv? You're a nurse.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, so, right, this bathroom looks horrible. Just saying. Yeah. What's in here? Wait, what's this?
She's a witch,
Administration.
not a hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, how did you know? I was trying to
Dr.
sneak
Colden.
through.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured,
That won't be necessary.
I will tell him.
I will tell him. Oh, go on, fuck off, tell him. Why is she just standing there? There's gotta be another way. Distract Donovan. Cut off the water. So where do I do that? Janitors. Yeah. Janitor.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
That's the kitchen. Where's the janitor? Well, the janitor room. Storage room. Would it be in here?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Fine. I mean, you take your time, it's fine. Cut off the water. Where do we go to cut that off? I really do not know. Boiler room?
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
So it's in the boiler room that I need to go. So, the key should be in a reception. I really hope it is anyway. Kitchen, it's not in there. Where is the key? It should be in reception. I swear it is. It should be. I hope it is anyway.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Where's the key gone then? Oh yeah, of course it would be too easy, isn't it, if he was in fucking on the hook.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Okay, so,
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
I used it to close the door. But I must have... yes, a patient in Block B asked me for a glass of water. I must have misplaced the key somewhere near the office.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
in the office. Which office? Oh my god. Pharmacy.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Which office is she on about?
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
Block B. Okay.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Hi. Who's ringing? Sorry? Oh, you want to... he's here. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Dysgeusia. Feed him dysgeusia.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I
Okay.
fell straight through.
And that's
The
how you
whaling
broke your
station, and
back.
he saw nothing.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Right. Nice fire going on.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Let's have a look around at other patients, see how they're doing.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission? Mrs. Sanders?
It doesn't look like she's breathing.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Okay, I've got an achievement. Heal all the patients. Oh, okay. So what do I need to do? Get to Fuller's office. I need to find the boiler room key. That's it. Where is that?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you. I'll be going.
Betty? She said something about locking the door. Which door? Is it in this office? I don't even know which door it is.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Are you Betty?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Wait.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Oh. I thought I found it then.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
I used it to close the door. But I must have... Yes, a patient in Block B asked me for a glass of water. I must have misplaced the key somewhere near the office.
Thank you. I shall go fetch...
Somewhere in the office. Why didn't she just show me where the key is, like a normal bloody person? I mean...
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Block B. Kitchen.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Oh, I don't understand where this is. Somewhere in the office.
The boiler room key is not in its place.
Oh, I don't even know where the office is.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Surgical ward. This is the only office.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Mrs. Donovan.
No, but that
I have no freaking idea where this key is. Like, how could you misplace it? Surely you shouldn't remember where you left the key.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Why am I just running around in circles? Like, I should know where this freaking office is.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding. Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't know where to go. Storage room.
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Fine.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Let me go and speak to Betty again. Maybe she didn't make it quite clear where she left it.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Betty, where are you? There you are.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
I used it to close the door. But I must have... yes, a patient in Block B asked me for a glass of water. I must have misplaced the key somewhere near the office.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Where the hell is this key? Is there a way to distract Donovan some other way?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's temperamental,
and I'm
if
the
I
one who
understand
pays.
correctly.
What a pest. It's so unfair.
So I go follow this pipe.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
I'm looking around like a madman. I can't seem to find the boiler room key. Here's a reception. Right, let's start again. Okay, so this is the reception here. Block B. Someone asked for some water. Block A, storage room.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
I can't go through the vent. She misplaced it in the office. This seems like an office. Is it in the pharmacy office? Huh? Block A. Block B. This is ridiculous.
Dr. Colden?
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you. I'll be going.
Oh, I don't even know where it is. I might have to look this part up because I don't know where the hell this key is. I've been looking around for ages now. It's not in administration, isn't it? Has Betty got a desk? Mary Donovan. There's name. Like, desks are named. I don't know whose desks is whose. Freaking no. I might have to, like, Patient in block B asked for water. I think she left the key with the patient, and she must have. Oh, this office. Is this where you left it? Oh, wait.
The key to the boiler room.
What kind of
All I
freaking
have
office
to
is
do is
this?
shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Oh my god, like how? What kind of office was that? Boiler room.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Find a tool. Kitchen. There could be tools in there.
Dr. Colden?
I'll be go.
Where can we find the tools? Storage. Wait. Oh. Where do we find a tool? Find a tool. But where though? Where do we find this stupid tool?
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Do I just put the key back?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
There's tools on the bloody floor. Why do we just use these? Where are we going to find these so-called bloody tools in? Do I speak to a receptionist?
Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. Tools. Who do I speak to find a tool? You? No, you can't be spoken to. Oh, great.
Dr. Colden?
I need a tool. It's literally just going to be me running around finding something to use, isn't it? Running around like a headless chicken until I actually find a tool.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
Everybody
office.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Is there a tool in here I can use? Like, literally, is this game just gonna make me just walk around like a freaking headless chicken until I actually find something? I am so lost. There's tools in here. Why don't I just use the tools that are on the floor? Why do I have to get up and actually find a tool? It's ridiculous. Find a tool.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right. I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Thank you again, Doctor.
There should be tools in the kitchen, like, there's always tools in the kitchen. There's none in the store. Wait. Ah! A monkey wrench. We can do it now. I'm so happy I actually got past this part. This part is actually quite annoying.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Go back to Elizabeth.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Okay. I'm not going to end this episode until we're done with Fuller. Is she gone? She has.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
That was easy.
Patient files. I was right.
Is there a magnaphone? Yeah, there is.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Alright, and so where can I click now? That's the end of this episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel, will help me out quite a lot. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.